Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him, and regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Grounded down the third baseline. Lamb takes it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheel.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Number 14 on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Tigers do strike for 1 on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fins. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Zimmerman gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 3rd home run for him on the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Mookie Betts. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving over is Jackson to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 4th, 3rd baseman, Jake Lamb.
Stepping in, Jake Lamb. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Tapped up the first baseline. And Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Justin Upton now. He went deep in the contest last night.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin
Chop
Upton.
fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Upton goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Nick Castellanos comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Alex Presley is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit it, and he's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Stepping into the box, James McCann. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In there, strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or short the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Zimmerman's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We've played 2. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Ian Kinsler. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Cabrera. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Victor Martinez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Popped high in the air. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers get one here on the RBI double by Miguel Cabrera. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
Justin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Jackson, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Presley is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Zimmerman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers 2. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 8. Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, right fielder, Alex Presley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Presley. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
Striding in once again, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 3-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Red Sox, center fielder, number 19.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers 2. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. Number 10 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Fenway. It's now 4-3 Tigers. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Giovanni Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now that's popped up. Castellanos is calling for it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Grounded foul. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's 1 thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. Presley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a knee-high fastball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 14, Alex Presley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Presley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ball.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
And again, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit out towards second. Kinsler to his right. He has it. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Ready for another chance? James McCann, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ian Kinsler. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied at 4. Alex Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alex Wilson.
Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
For the Red Sox, catcher Giovanni.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's retired, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castellanos is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Iglesias.
Stephen Wright has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
35, Stephen Wright.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The first baseman.
Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And he just misses with a curveball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Lamb is right there. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting.
8th inning from Fenway Park. This one tight throughout as we're all tied up in the final stages. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's gone 2 for 8. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Drilled down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
What can you say? Nice swing to take the ball the other way. He beat the shift. Everybody's overloaded on the right side, and he shot it right through on the left side to pick up the hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Curveball grounded towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
72, Xander Bogaerts.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Now in the box, Jake Lamb, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Presley. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 4. Nick Castellanos now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Nick Castellanos.
And now a pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Liner toward right center. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Betts ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Stepping up now, James McCann. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. J.D. Martinez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 28.
Andrew Romine is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the
Mark Lowe enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Hanley Ramirez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Really a remarkable play to get to that one, as Show Track demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Mitch Moreland. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Stephen Wright gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
For our ball game tonight.